Do you hear me? Do you hear me okay? Kinda don't feel like full live tweet. I guess I'll make a half-assed one. Harvest Moon. Ninja Dynasty. This song started playing before I did this stream. Seems a little loud. I think. No, it's definitely loud. Hold on. There we go. There we go. It's a little better. Can you hear me over the music? Can you hear me? Alright, over the music. Yeah? Okay. Good morning. It's afternoon. Can you do that one phase? I just showed up and you already want me to do that face? Is that all you want from me? Look, I'm a little spherical today. I am a little rounder today. Look. We are Y2K mode today. Very cute, huh? Y2K mode today. I like this hair. I used to have my hair this short in college. See, it makes me feel young and fresh. Get access. Access granted. I watched The Matrix yesterday. It's been a long time since I watched The Matrix. So maybe I'm a little bit of like a Y2K mood right now. All of them are just the first. Are the other ones good? I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know how much I care about The Matrix lore, you know? 3 is better than 2. Shoe on head or simulation? Animatrix is speak. You know what? The Animatrix is on. I didn't watch it. Even though I have been meaning to watch it, I like barely had enough of like mood to watch one movie, you know? Something about my cuteness. Well, here, let's start the stream properly. Hello! My name is Monet. V for me, second generation. Hello! You goofy, funky, retro, cutie, Monet! Desu! You wanna check out my outfit today? I was actually, I was just kind of playing around with outfits yesterday, so I have a bunch of new outfits, cause it's fun. Cause it's fun to play dress up. So, here. This is kind of lewd, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it looks like I have a bulge, what the hell? This one kind of looks like I have a bulge. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can get a little further away. And the boobs on this one are really big. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. The boobs are like really big on this one. Anchor world. There we go. Ta-da! It's kinda lewd, honestly. I'm a little embarrassed with this one, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, look, hold on. We gotta, hold on. How do I get it flying? Hold on. Flying camera. Let me get it a little closer. Ooh! Look at like the exposed hips. Kinda crazy, not gonna lie. Kinda wild. It's a lot of booty cheek, you know? A lot of booty cheek, I won't lie. Damn, this makes my butt look huge. Awesome. I regret to inform that yes, there are panties underneath. Excited. Oh my god, where'd I go? Oh, I'm over here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Since I have a tail, because I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. You know, it covers more than my usual outfit, huh? Seems like the rules I can a bit removed suddenly. My computer kind of sucks, and it's fine. Just gotta put up with it. Just gotta deal with it, you know? This is how it is. Oh, I know this song. What is the song from? It was We Party. It's on the screen. Come here. So we're in a brand new Fruitiger Arrow world that just came out. Figured it was worth exploring. It's pretty, honestly, it fits the vibes pretty well, I gotta say. It fits the vibes pretty well. I wanted to check it out. They have a playlist of like Fruitiger Arrow music playing. They got a lot of fish, a shiny fish. I haven't been outside yet. There's like a stair well over here. I'm going on the stairs. Well, there's not much out here. It's just Windows XP kind of deal. Windows XP kind of business. Kind of business. Cutting grass today? I guess so. Anyway, I guess this is a good spot to talk, I guess. I can hang out here for a little bit. I should probably turn on camera smoothing though. Hold on. Behavior. Smooth. There we go. There we go. Is this a comfy stream or a chaotic stream? I think this is gonna be a comfy stream. This is gonna be a comfy stream. I'm not at full power. Oh. How to get in the Windows XP background? You know, through that weird kind of like sketchy torrent you were downloading. Got in here that way. I saw you downloading that JAV. I saw you downloading the Mega Mommies compilation. So I got in here. Got in here, hacker style. Hacker voice. I did. Oh. Cut through my nose. Sorry. Got your nose. It's kind of funny. You can do that kind of thing. Woo, woo! This is me stepping. This is like that. This is what it looks like when I go into your monitor, and phase into reality. So anyway, hi everybody. It's been a couple days. I haven't had a lot of streams this week. Thank you everybody for being so patient with me. Oh, I like this song. I like this song. For those of you that don't know, let's get the bad stuff out of the way. On Wednesday I had to put down one of my cats, and well, it feels about the way you would expect it to feel, you know? It's like, I knew it was coming, you know? But it just sucks because it happened so suddenly, you know? Like, it happens, it's like overnight that it happens, you know? Like, one day it seems like she's doing okay, and then the next day, like, you know, it gets worse, like, crazy. So I gotta admit, like, you know, it's been a really rough week, you know? It's been a rough week, you know, just kind of like I'm not gonna get into the details of it, because it's sad. But at least I managed to get an appointment with her usual vet, you know? Managed to say goodbye, but it was, you know? It's so sudden. Yeah. Understandably, really didn't feel like streaming or really like doing much the last couple days, right? I like the sky better. Let's go to the sky area. It sucks that this is the third pet loss since starting this YouTube channel. So, long-time tabemonos have seen me lose a lot of pets, you know? But this one was like my pet, you know? Bo passed away, Herschel passed away, but they were my sister's dogs, even though they felt like mine, even though I grew up with Bo, right? Like, they weren't pets that I lived with, but this time it was Mimi Cat, my old lady cat, you know? And, you know, it's rough, right? But I think the part that's the roughest for me right now is that, like, my daily life just feels empty, you know? When I go outside and come back inside, you know, when I go through my front door, she's not there, you know? She's not there to, like, wait for me. She was always there by the door, you know? When I'm sitting here streaming, she's not here to bug me, you know? She's not on the couch behind me. She's not here to bug me. It really started hitting me when, like, I had to go feed Cashew, my other cat, and I only put down one bowl, you know? Like, it sucks. Sorry for such a bummer discussion, but, you know, just kind of gotta get it out. Like, I think it, like, it really is the roughest part, you know, to, like, that change of your daily life, the routine, you know? It's like every day, you know? I used to have to get up. I would give her medicine on a spoon, you know? I would put like some churu on a spoon and then put her pills on there. Put her pills on there and then like feed them and everything, you know? Like have to like pick her up because she would keep going to my other cat's bowl, trying to eat his food. So like, have to pick her up all the time, put her back on her bowl. Like, no, Mimi, that's not your food. This is your bowl, you know. Like even little things like, you know, going to the bathroom and she'd be there following me, right? I'd go pee and she would follow me. Little things like waking up in the middle of the night to potty and having to like, you know, like avoid the pee puddles on the floor in the hallway in the middle of the night. Because I'm gonna be honest, right? Like a lot of times I woke up, like a lot of times I wake up in the middle of the night, like at like, I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning. I wake up to go pee, right? Because I love to drink water before bed. I can't help it. I'm thirsty. And so often in the middle of the night, I would like almost always wake up and there'd be like a pee puddle right in the hallway, right? She would just pee in the middle. And I know the responsible thing is to like clean it then and there. But I would just, it was like 5 in the morning and I was half asleep. I would just walk around it, go pee, and then clean it up in the morning. You know, I would clean up the puddles in the morning. Which, you know, I don't think anybody can blame me for that. Who wants to be, you know, scrubbing the floor with paper towels and stuff at 5 in the morning, right? Like yeah, it's a responsible thing to do, but I wasn't doing it, right? Hola. Yeah, and like, I don't have the kind of floor right now that like stains for that kind of stuff, so it wasn't an issue, right? So I would just clean it up in the morning. Anyway, so like, you know, last couple nights I've been waking up in the middle of the night, like, you know, playing fucking hopscotch through the hallway to go to the bathroom, and then just remembering like there's no pee puddles. I don't have to watch out for anything. There's nothing, you know? Like I'll think that I feel a little like wet spot on the rug. I just have to realize it's just my imagination, you know? Like I never thought I was gonna miss those things. Like the kind of things that used to like kind of irritate me a little bit before, I didn't think I was gonna miss them. And yeah. Like, it fucked me up a little bit the other night. Because I was on my computer. I was just kind of like, I've been kind of like not super on my computer. I've just been going to, a lot of Goodwills, actually. I've just been going to like, every local Goodwill I can go to. That's just been like my way of being distracted this week. I've just been going to Goodwills and just looking at what they got, you know, just digging through Goodwill stuff. But have I found any goodies? I found a cup. I found a mug that I liked. One of the Goodwills had like a complete Overwatch shot glass collection, which was really funny. Just a lot of random stuff, you know? A lot of random stuff. Oh, the music stopped. What happened? Is the playlist over? Yeah, my hair's different. Anyway, what really got me was like the other night I was on my computer and because she was so old, my kitty was so old, like she was getting to the point that like that she couldn't really jump on anything anymore. She was just like climbing up on things instead, right? So she would climb up on my bed instead. She would like claw her way up. And so I was like sitting, at my desk next to my bed, and in the corner of my eye, I could it must have been a strand of my hair or something. I don't know. But in the corner of my eye, I could have sworn I saw her climbing up my bed, And I just remember feeling so sad. Man, I looked over, and of course she wasn't there, right? Just thinking, man. And I go into the living room and look at all the little spots where she used to, curl up and sleep next to the wall for whatever reason. It's not there, right? I mean, the part that really got me the worst was not last night, but the night before, where Cashew, my other cat, my big cat, he was obviously looking for her. He was meowing very sadly, in the living room. I could hear it from my room. Just kind of wandering around, looking at the usual spots where she would sleep, right? And just meowing and looking for her. I think that's the part that breaks my heart the most. It's I don't know, it's this feeling of he's such a little baby, he's so innocent, he's so innocent that music's back. I don't know, he's like a little baby to me. I feel animals, little pets like this shouldn't have to know what grief feels like, and it's sad that they have to. It's sad that it's a part of life. It's sad that we all have to know what this feels like, at one point or another, Sorry for such a depressing conversation, but I wanted to kind of get it out of the way, Hi. I've thought about maybe getting another cat, to give Cashew a little buddy, but I don't know. I feel like I gotta wait, wait it out a little bit. But anyway, for now, it's just me and my fat orange cat against the world. I'm just trying to make sure he's happy, trying to make sure that he isn't hit too badly by this stuff. It just sucks, though. It's definitely my daily life feels broken up. It's been a long time since I've only lived with one cat, it feels different. Let's go over here. Well, this area is kind of cool. Welcome everybody to my channel. Today we are exploring dead video game worlds. Check out this very cool Frutiger arrow. Okay, actually this is really cool. Look at this area. It's actually sick as hell. Actually, this is really cool. This area is really cool, actually. And this is pretty awesome. Album cover core. I know I'm a little spoiled VR chatter when I come in here and I'm like, man, I wish this place had light volumes, you know. It was for anybody that doesn't know, like, there's this thing in VRChat called light volumes that like you can put into your world, and it makes it so that like the ambient lighting like interacts with your avatar. So like if I was here, right, like if this place had light volumes, I would have like kind of like a greenish tint to me, right? And it looks really warm in here. Yeah, I'd probably be a little green in here. She's green because she can be placed here. Oh, we got a chair here. Oh, can I sit here? Oh, we can. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, this is a nice shot. I like this. This is a pretty nice shot, actually. I like this. She is green for an amazing reason. True. Light probes do that too. Light volumes is way better. Effective light volumes can also depend on character material. We got the smarties in the chat. Wanna know what's up? Monet if she was in WhatsApp. I can do it a little better now. I can do it a little better now. I gotta get my mouth wet. Just kidding, I choked instead. Kinda. Bubblecup Mono, very cute. It's really cute, isn't it, huh? It's very, very cute. It's getting worse, yeah, a little bit. You know, it's kind of a random topic, but so I mentioned I've been going to a lot of Goodwills lately. It's been very fun, right? It is kind of surprising the stuff you can find at Goodwill. It's actually kind of crazy. Like, it's wild the things people will get rid of for free. I don't know if they have Goodwills in other countries, but if you are from anywhere not in the States, if you're not familiar with Goodwill is like this nationwide chain of thrift stores that we have in the States, where basically you donate things to them. Your tax burden. Well, you know, basically, you know, there's things about it, but like basically you donate stuff to Goodwill for free, and they sell it at the store, right? Yeah, charity store, things like that, right? Like you donate these items, right? And so the kind of things you can find at Goodwill are honestly like everything, right? Everything. You can find clothes, you can find shoes, bags, electronics, furniture, house supplies. It's a really good place to like, for example, for like college students to like, how do you pronounce it? Like, it's a really good place for like college students to get like beginner stuff, like when they go into a dorm or something. Like, for example, like, say you just moved out from your parents' place for the first time, and you don't have any pots and pans, you don't have any dishes or anything of your own, right? You don't have any glasses, things like that, right? And then you can get that stuff there for dirt cheap, right? Like, It's very rare to find anything at Goodwill more than like $50, right? Very rare. Even like furniture, even full-on furniture you can get for really cheap, right? Yeah, they'll have furniture. There's always a lot of TVs, things like that. A lot of TVs and things. Yeah, the one I went to recently, I went to a really big one. To see vintage figures and Pokemon cards, these places don't have that stuff. Goodwill's, you're never gonna find anything that good at Goodwill. Because nowadays, all the good stuff, they put it online. Like, all the really good stuff, either somebody's there to, like, find it immediately, or they just put it online. So you're not really gonna find that kind of stuff there anymore. It's okay, Will. Yeah, it's okay, Will. It's okay, Will. But Goodwill's video games are just 4 Xbox 360 copies of Just Dance. The one I went to yesterday had like 10 copies. 10 sealed copies of Wii Fit. For whatever reason. Brand new sealed copies of Wii Fit. Why? Why? You find Wii Fit boards, I feel like at Goodwill's pretty often though. So if you're ever in the look for one, they always have like the Wii Fit boards there. There's a lot of TVs and monitors, stuff like that. Yeah, the one I went to had a typewriter, which is really interesting. You don't usually find old stuff like that. Like, you'll find kind of old stuff, but not like old, you know? So, oh, sorry, the angle. Gotta fix the angle a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of like workout stuff. Nothing but clothes at your local one. Yeah. Electric typewriters, they are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. Wait. Oh, here we go. Oh, you know, that reminds me. I've been doing a lot of stuff the last couple days just to, like, try and get my mind off of things, you know, just kind of, like, keep trying to distract myself. So yesterday I watched The Matrix, and then earlier in the week, I watched almost all of Nirvana, the band, the show. And if you know that clip where like they sing a song to this, that's that show that's from, right? I gotta say, very funny show. I do recommend it. Very, very funny show. If you've never seen it, the best way I can describe it is like it feels like two. So basically the premise is there's these two dudes. It's Jay and Matt, right? It's like basically, you know, the comedic duo, you know, like the idiot and the straight man, you know, like the stoic dude kind of thing, right? And they have a band that they named Nirvana, the band, right? And so their goal is to, yeah, it's legally distinct from Nirvana, yeah. their goal is to get a show at what the fuck is the venue's name? Some venue name like Rivali or something like that. Which is like, to them it's the coolest spot in town, right? But in reality, it's like not much cooler than like, I don't know, a sports bar, you know, some shitty venue that they really want to play at, right? And they will do anything to get on the band list, right? That's the premise of the show. It's these two almost like cartoon guys, but it's all live action. Coming up with whatever hijinks and plans, to get into this venue, right? And so every episode, you know, they gotta write a plan. They have a plan. And it'll be some ridiculous stuff. Like, sometimes the plan is like, you know, like fucking robbing a bank. Sometimes the plan is like fucking trying to kill someone. You know, sometimes it kind of has like cartoon logic. Yeah. It's like a live action show with cartoon logic. But then, one of the things I really liked about it, right, was that, like, one of my favorite things about it was that the people that made the show are very obviously huge, like, TV and film nerds. And so there's a lot of episodes that are just kind of like parodies of... This is a scripted show. It's like a scripted show. There's a lot of episodes that are just like parodies of movies, right? Their Halloween episode was like a Goosebumps episode. Where, you know, they're playing on a piano and they play a cursed song, and then all of a sudden, you know, like one of the characters like becomes tiny. And, you know, they have like their little like token size episode, and then like one of them is like Hackers, like the movie Hackers themed. One of them is like referencing, you know, like Spielberg movies. The one I really liked was one that was like, it was parodying Mrs. Doubtfire. So it was using the soundtrack, and it was using like bits from the movie and everything. It's really goofy. It's called Nirvana, the band of the show. That's literally the name. That's the name of it. Nirvana, the band of the show. It was pretty funny. Dude, it was pretty good. Pretty funny. I liked it. Giant this episode, it was a giant man, not a giant woman, so this is a giant episode. But it's really goofy because it's like it's honestly like cartoon logic bullshit, you know? Like, these dudes basically feel like cartoon characters. It's really funny. What, are you disappointed because it's a giant and not a giantess? You're addicted to Nike. I guess people are still playing Nike, huh? Gacha claims another. I haven't played any gachas, but I have to admit, like, my YouTube algorithm is like all like speaky memes, speaky from Trickle. Chawaya, Sunakachi chawaya. Hold on, I have a speaky avatar. Hold on. Where is it? Where's my speaky? Hold on. There she is. Speaky. Oh shit. Hold on. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Hold on. There we go. Chawaya. Hold on, check this out. She goes, I gotta turn her up. Hold on. 좋아요.
물걸레질 좋아요. 좋아요, 좋아요. 때르는 이렇게 폭력적인 역할이 아니란 말이에요.
She's speaking Korean. I don't know what the fuck she's saying.
스피킹 때르지 마세요.
And she's very cute though. She's kind of pathetic. Yeah, she sounds like a grown tube. That's what she sounds like. Straight up, like she sounds like. Hold on, I got one. Hold on. She sounds like one of these. Hold on. Wait, no, reset the camera. No, Hold on. She sounds like one of these. This is how I stim, by the way. This is how I stim. See, hold on. Hi, Rob. Hi, Raiders. Welcome. You want me to hit it again? Okay. Dude, it sounds exactly the same!
물걸레질 좋아요.
It's the same pitch. It's the exact same pitch. It's the same thing.
좋아요, 좋아요.
I know, I could watch this for 24 hours too. And so there's a bajillion memes everywhere with this fucking thing, Speaky. And they're so stupid. They're so funny. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. I could do this all day long. Okay, let me change out of speaky. Hold on. 좋아요. That's right. It's my vocal stem, you guys. I've just been 좋아요. Let me go back to my avatar. Hold on. Oh, did I show you guys my chibi? Also, look at this creature. Look at this little creature I made. Yippee! Yay! Yay! This one doesn't have face tracking, but she's very cute. Yay! Yay! Yay. She looks like an Animal Crossing character, right? This is a model called Chimako Tribe. It's a model you can get on Booth and you can customize it. Eevee. She has little dances too. Hold on. Oh, she has a little chewing animation. Where's my dancers? Well, that's the rolling one. Yay! 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 This song makes me kind of sad. Don't you think? She's very cute. And I couldn't really find any like cute outfit I wanted, so I made her. I couldn't find any cute outfit I wanted, so I made her like tabemono. She has a little tabemono costume, you know. She got little boot ears and little tabemono outfit, you know. Little tabemono outfit. Little yellow coat. Yeah. Very cute, right? Alright, let's go back to my other model. Hello. Actually, I have a couple new outfits that you guys haven't seen. I have this one too. Here's another outfit. Oh my god, you're getting my booty. Hold on. Arm. There we go. I have some twin tails too. Ta-da! Man, it was visible from the front. Yeah, I know. Very cute, huh? Here, I'll turn around a little. Oh, wait. Let me set it down. I have a big teddy bear in the back. Oh, hold on. Leg warmers. Oh, I can't get to the middle. Oh. Yay. Sorry, I don't have my full body tracking on. I'm lazy. I just kind of wanted to... I just want to hang out with you guys and not necessarily do anything crazy. I have a maid outfit I was working on. But I can't get it working and I can't show it on stream because the boobs clip through, so sorry. I got this one too. Big hoodie. Big cute hoodie. Done. And this one I have cow ears and I got little horns. Look, I'm horny. The ears are a little dark on this one though. I need to fix them. They're a little too dark. I got horns though. It's a 4K tongue. I was gonna say I just need like steam particles coming out, you know, but I think I have something like that already. It's got ray tracing and everything. The tongue on Mountain is always crazy. This isn't the default tongue. I found the tongue texture and I put it on there myself. Now since when? Bro, I've had a 3D model for forever. This is my VRChat avatars. Alright, we'll go back to the Y2K sporty outfit. There we go. And why did you do that? Curious? Because then I can be like yeah? Huh? You know? Ah, shit, here we go again. The boobs on this one are huge, so look at that. They're enormous. They don't really bounce. Oh no, they do bounce a little bit. Yeah, they don't bounce that much, so. I can't really do much because my own boobs are in the way. My real boobs are in the way. Yeah, whatever. Where's my chair? I liked my chair that I was at. Here we go. Here we go. I like this chair. Yeah, this is a good angle. I think this angle was pretty good. Yeah, like that. Come on, no. I'm in my little goth girl, all black, all white era right now. You have to understand. That's a lie. I'm still wearing plenty of color. But it's winter, so like, I don't know. I feel like in the winter, you're supposed to wear darker, more muted colors, right? And then in the springtime and in the summer is when you wear really bright colors. I don't know. Am I the only one that feels this way? Am I the only one that thinks this way? Is it just because I have fashion autism? Is it just because I have fashion autism? Is that it? Hey, get it. Normal? No? a rigid rule, obviously, but it's like, I don't know, I feel there's certain fabrics and certain patterns and certain colors that I feel weird wearing when it's really cold and dark out, you know? Like, when it's cold and dark out, I don't want to wear like a very flowy, cutesy, floral pattern dress, you know? That's like for the spring. Yeah, you know? What perfume do I use? You know, I haven't been using any perfume. I've been thinking about getting into perfume, but like the ones I want, they're all expensive. I really want like a Dior perfume, and that shit's expensive. Raw mono meat smell a little bit. It's really expensive. I was using that like orange scented perfume, but I like used up all of it spraying it on my checkies. Did you dupes of expensive perfumes? Oh, interesting. I'm chilling on the Windows screensaver, yeah. Is it trade samples? Yeah, I had samples. The stuff I had of my old perfume, I had a bunch of samples. Like, I had a ton of samples of them. And so it lasted me forever. Yeah, I should probably talk to Yae. Because Yae has, like, she has, like, perfume autism, you know? So I think she would probably know something nice. But I've been thinking about it, you know? I always say I want to increase my girl power. She's right there! She's right there! We're talking about perfumes. Admittedly, like, I'm not really, like, I don't really know much about, like, fragrances, right? But I love it when you walk by somewhere, or like when you walk by someone, or you talk to somebody and they smell good. You know, it makes them smell so nice. And my entire life, I've always been really worried that I'm like the stinky girl, you know? Nobody has ever called me stinky. Nobody's ever said that I smell. But don't you ever have that fear that like you're the stinky one and no one's telling you? Cause I feel like if you stunk, no one's gonna say anything. Isn't your diet mostly vegetables like tomatoes? Dude, the other day I ate so many tomatoes. It was unreal. I've been eating so many tomatoes. I really like vegetables though. Like, I don't really think I've ever been called stinky. Except by, like, my sister. My sister will say I stink all the time. You know, but she's my sister. She, you know, it's her job to call me stinky and say I fucking stink and stuff like that, you know? It's her job to call me stinky. But then at the same time, right? Like, if you were, say you were like at an office, or say you were at a job or something, and one of your coworkers stunk, would you have the heart to say something? Like, would you want to be the asshole that tells somebody that they stink? Yes? Oh, okay. Oh, alright, I guess we're built different. Because I don't think think I could do it. That would usually be brought up to a manager or HR. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think if HR, you know, like you're at your office job and everything, and then all of a sudden you get this call and it's like, hey, HR wants to see you in the office, right? Like, and then if it's like, if my manager or HR had to tell me that I stunk, I think I would fucking quit. I think I would never show up to work again. I don't think I could ever show up again. Like, I think I would just end it. Like, I don't think I could, like... Like, I think I'd rather build up the courage to tell them myself than to, like... You know, than to, like, tell them to, like, tell HR to tell them. Yeah, there's no coming back from being declared a work hazard. But write it in Word and print it out and put it on their desk discreetly. Like, yeah, maybe like a little note. Be like, hey man, I don't think that deodorant you got is working. And you know what? Sometimes you just don't know. Like, I have a feeling I was kind of stinky in Europe because I tried out a new deodorant around the time I was in Europe, right? And I think that shit made me stinkier. I think that deodorant made me stinkier. Tell them you don't like their new perfume. Okay, see, that would be a good way. Be like, hey man, are you wearing a new perfume? Like, it smells kind of strong. And then that way you don't sound like an asshole, right? And if they're not wearing perfume, then they kind of get the hint, right? You were in France, it's fine. If you're in France, it's normal. Still for being in France. Well, it's like I'm Mexican, you know, and I'm sorry for the rest of us, you know, but the stereotype is that, you know, we can be a little stinky, you know, like Mexican genetics. Sometimes, you know, you can be a little stinky. So I've always been very cautious, very self-conscious of it. I don't want to be stinky, you know? I've literally never heard the stereotype. You haven't? Sorry. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's been very, like, I don't know, like Mexicans, like, we're a little stinky, you know? You know, we're a little fragrant sometimes, you know? I'm surprised a lot of you guys haven't heard it. First time I hear that too. Maybe it's just my neck of the woods, and I don't know. But I've always been cautious about it, you know? I've always been a little cautious about it, so I don't wanna... I think it's just because a lot of Mexican food can have a lot of spices, right? And it's like... it smells like beans, you know? I did have beans last night, so I probably smell like beans right now, honestly. But I want to be... I've always wanted to be a girl that has, like, nice girl power, you know? And I feel like a very girly thing, you know, is smelling good. And I feel like if you smell pretty, it already does a lot for you, you know? And I feel like I've never known the good balance of like too much perfume, too little perfume. Because, like, if you put too much perfume on, then it, like, even if the perfume smells nice, like, it's horrible to be around you, right? Yeah, the smell, like, nice smell does a lot for you. So I've been trying to just, like, pay attention to, like, proper hygiene, right? Because there's a lot of things that, like, you never even know about, like, okay. This is, do I talk about this? It's kind of gross. It's kind of TMI. When you are a girl with parts, right? When you are a girl with parts, right? And you wear a skirt. If you wear skirts, right? You're at risk of that shit stinking. You know what I mean? You're at risk of that shit stinking, And so you have to be clean so that shit doesn't stink, And I have heard many horror stories of girls where their shit stinks, I'm sorry, this is such a disgusting topic, but it's like we're talking about smell stuff, so it's like I feel like proper hygiene is really important for that kind of stuff. And like something that I feel like is kind of like confusing, right? Not confusing, like something that like you guys probably aren't aware of, right? Is that when you have that part, when you have those body parts, right? You're not supposed to use. You always get told that, like, you're not supposed to use like specific soaps or stuff like that because it's just gonna make it worse. So it's like it's a very delicate spot. It's like when people don't wash their balls, It's like when dudes have stinky balls. I'm sorry, this is such a weird topic, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad that made somebody subscribe. Welcome. I'm glad that made somebody do a membership to the channel. No, but I used to. Okay, I don't even have to tell you guys the story for you to know what it's about. But I used to hear horror stories of this girl at a local con when I was in like high school and college. This girl that like people nicknamed Tuna Melt Chan, and it has to be the most terrifying things I've ever heard of. Like to be nicknamed by strangers Tuna Melt Chan is like, I mean, it's a very cruel name, but like, that's the kind of, yeah, dude, like, apparently she had a reputation for that. I know, it's just mean, huh? So like, I've lived my entire life in fear, I think Tuna melt is a Tuna legend pass on a con scene. Wait, do you know about it? Do you know about it? No, I was not Tuna Melt Chan. I was not. Because, like, the story of Tuna Melt Chan is that she would wear all these, like, skimpy cosplays, but her shit stank. She's minorly infamous. Damn, I guess she's more famous than I thought. But yeah, that's the legend. The legend is that yeah, she would wear all these, like, skimpy cosplays. And you know... Like, why do you think she got that name? I'm sorry, this is such a disgusting topic. We should change topics. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at here is that, you know, being somebody that smells good is very important. And as weeaboos, right? As weeaboos, there is unfortunately a stereotype that weeaboos stink. And it's, I'm gonna be real, it's not even a stereotype. It's real. It's real. It's so real. It's so real. like I know some of you. I'm literally eating a tuna sandwich right now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now imagine being a French weeb. But it's like, you know, smelling good is important, right? And so I try really hard to, like, practice good hygiene, right? Have, like, soaps that smell nice, but not too many fragrances, right? Stuff that is nice and clean, right? Is this your way of telling us to take a shower? If you want. Mono showers at least 3 times a week. Okay, yes, it's true. Sometimes when I'm girl rotting, I will go a couple days without a shower. It is true. I know. But I'm not going outside, okay? I'm not going outside. What kind of scents do you like? I've always thought that I wanted to smell like, you know, when you cut open an orange, or like you peel an orange for the first, like, you know, like when you cut open an orange like that, right? Like I've always liked that scent. I like citrusy scents, but I know it's kind of girly, huh? I like citrusy scents. I like sweet smelling scents, right? I like stuff that smells kind of sweet, but at the same time, okay, I have a conundrum lately, you guys. I have a conundrum lately. I'm a woman of the 3rd decade. I am no longer fresh milk. I'm like yogurt, you know? I'm like yogurt right now. I'm not fresh milk anymore. I'm like yogurt. And so I feel like, I don't know, like You ever feel that, like, societal pressure that you kind of have to, like, you know, mature a little bit in the way you dress, the way you smell, right? The way you act. Which, like, is such a conundrum for me. Because I've always felt like a very, like, young at heart person, you know? The age when you have to put away the skinny jeans, bruh. The skinny jeans they're mom jeans right now. Like, I'm at the peak age to be wearing skinny jeans. In fact, I need new jeans because the jeans I have right now, my thighs are fat. I have fat thighs. So, like, for my entire life, like, all my pairs of jeans, they always have holes. They always get holes on the thighs. Like, ever since I was young, I've always had this problem. I've always had this problem, right? Yeah. Where, like, if you have fat thighs, right? Like, your thighs, like, they rub together as you walk, and then you get, like, the denim, like, tears right there. And so you end up with holes on your thighs. This has been happening to me since, like, high school. Been happening to me since then, right? You bought your first J fashion cord at 27. Aw, see, I can't let this stuff get to me, cause, like, I've been a J fashion kid, like, my whole life, right? I used to wear Lolita fashion a lot. I used to wear J fashion a ton. I used to be a little gyaru in college. Would wear all the brand name stuff, and then, like, I feel like I got a little older, I got more depressed, and I stopped wearing that stuff because I felt like a girl, like, a girl at my age should be wearing something a little bit more mature, you know? Do I have to comment against chafing sometimes due to some jeans? My thighs don't chafe when I wear jeans. But if it's like a sweaty summer day and I'm wearing a skirt, yeah, I do have to prepare. I usually have to wear, like, safety shorts so that my thighs don't chafe. Or you can put like specific, like, lotions or deodorants on your thighs, right? And then it helps a little bit. I guess part of it too is that, like, taking notes. Last time I wore a skirt, it shaped like crazy. Yeah. If you have to wear a skirt and you don't have, you know, skinny girl model thighs, you know, your thighs are probably gonna shave. Your thighs are probably gonna rub together, especially if you have to walk a lot, right? The best thing is, like, some, like, shorts. But yeah, there's, like, creams and, like, powder and stuff you can put, and it'll save your life. It'll save your life. Luis is like, Sakana is not beating the femboy allegations right now. Rich, still make you happy if you adjust it to more calm and toned down vibes. Lots of Lolita wears tend to change stuff like classic and keep going strong well into the 30s. Yes, it would make me happy. However, here's the other dilemma, right? My other dilemma is that my boobs are too big. When I was younger, I used to bind my chest to wear Lolita. But my boobs are too big now. And my boobs are too big, and, like, I don't have... Yeah, like binding your chest can be really dangerous, and then I don't have it in me anymore to... Yeah, my lobster's too buttery, my steak is too juicy. Okay, you guys are making fun of me, okay? But this shit is a real issue. Ask any woman with big boobs, and she will complain about this kind of shit too. Like, a lot of J fashion is made for Japanese girls, and a lot of Japanese girls don't have boobs. They're flat-chested. So if you have curves, if you have boobs, if you have hips, if you have an ass, right? That shit doesn't fit. So all the cute clothes are off limits. It sucks. Yeah, this is a big problem with J fashion. It's been a big issue. It's been a big issue because, like I said, when I was younger and I was really into Lolita, right? I was a big I was a little elitist, right? I was a little elitist, and I only wanted to wear brand name Lolita clothing, right? And so I only wore Angelic Pretty and Baby the Star Shine Bright. And that shit is made for tiny girls with no boobs, right? Shut up. And true, at the time, wearing off-brand and wearing, like, replica and stuff like that, right? It was like, you know, if you showed up to the International Lolita Day meetup, you know, with a fucking replica or with like fucking, you know, like off-brand, right? Your social status went down, you know? Your social status went down. And so, what's funny, look at my head does this little pop-out thing, that's funny. Stacked Monogatha Lolita. The thing is, like, the Lolita silhouette is made for flat chest. So I used to bind my chest, and that shit hurts, you guys. Like, I had this sports bra that would like seriously flatten that shit out. And it would have to like zip up, right? And for a long time, that's how I managed to like fit into all my Lolita clothes, right? And it was wonderful, right? It looked very cute because like Lolita looks the best when you have a flat chest, in my opinion, right? But it'd be fucking miserable because, you know, like we'd be at like the meetups and stuff like that, and I couldn't fucking breathe. Like, I couldn't breathe or anything. Like, it was really uncomfortable. And it's like, when you're in full, like, J fashion, right? At least when I was, like, in full Lolita, right? Like, it would be like, I would have a wig on, I would have contacts on, I would have false eyelashes on, I would have, like, a shit ton of makeup on, you know? My chest bound, a blouse, the skirt, you know, like, 2 petticoats, the socks, the heels, the little gloves, the blouse, everything, you know? Like, you're decked out in so many layers, right? And after a while, I just, like, I don't know, as I got older, I just couldn't. I couldn't bear the discomfort anymore, you know? Like, it definitely got to the point where it was like, it's just too much. And I feel like it's a shame because I feel like my outfits were always really complimented a lot, right? Like people always really liked my outfits when I would go to the meetups, but I just got to the point where like it was too exhausting. It was way too exhausting to wear that stuff. And then one day I was wearing like the zip up sports bra, right, to like bind them, and like. From under my clothes, all of a sudden, I just feel a poof. The bra fucking exploded underneath all my clothes. It just fucking burst open, like poof. hurt. No, because all my clothes were on top of it. But yeah, it was like alien style. Like alien style. Did it hurt me badly? No, it didn't really hurt. It just felt weird, you know? It just felt weird because all of a sudden, you know, I was like, oh, like, you know? It was like that. And I wanted to be free. That poor zipper was Spider-Man holding the train back. No, don't talk about your wardrobe malfunction. The mental image will affect everyone in chat for 3 months. I mean, you guys are free to imagine it in a very cute, sexy anime way if you want, but the reality of it wasn't as exciting, you know? The reality of it wasn't as cool. I still have all my Lolita outfits. I sold some of them. I still have some of them. I don't know. The idea I always had that was like maybe one day I can like hand them down to like if I have like a daughter or something, or if I just keep them long enough, then maybe one day they will turn into like antique fashion, you know? And it'll be super cool to have these like angelic pretty dresses from like, you know, like angelic pretty dresses from I just looked at my DMs and one of my friends DM'd me a picture of their living room TV. It's a screenshot of my stream. Awesome. Awesome. Daughter or femson, whichever comes first. Send me your hybrid Lolita thing so you don't have to wear the whole outfit. I mean, old fashion is old fashion, you know. At the end of the day, you can wear whatever you want. But at least growing up, I was very elitist about the rules, right? I was very elitist about like the way that you should wear these things, right? Let me get on this chair again. There we go. I was kind of a Lolita purist. I know. There are, like, nowadays, I think there are brands that, like, make stuff for, like, bigger boobs, and obviously I've gained weight, so, like, I don't fit to, like, the stuff that I used to have, you know? I don't fit in those kind of clothes anymore, really. Community was just really bad and you were caught up in it. True. How long would you wear them? Let's say the meetup ends at 4 and there is a dinner with them later, maybe drinking into the night. Do you change out? I would definitely be wearing Lolita stuff for like a couple hours. I've never really been a drinking person. Like, I don't really go to bars or anything like that. The only times I've ever gone to bars is like when I've been hanging out with like a group of friends and one of them is like a bar person. And they're like, oh my god, let's go to a bar, you know? Those are like the only times, but like admittedly, I'm still kind of that bitch that like if I'm at a bar and I have to order a drink, right? Then I don't really know what to ask for. I'm just like, can I get something sweet? Like, you know, like, can I get something sweet? Something sweet and fruity and tasty. Had you even managed to cope with the layers in Mexican climate? I moved out of Mexico when I was pretty young. When I started wearing Lolita, I was already living in the United States. But I did live in the desert for some of it. But I did most of my like J fashion stuff when I moved to somewhere with a lot like nicer climate. I was thinking more hotel room drinking. See, I didn't do that kind of stuff though. It wasn't like hotel room drinking. So when you get into J fashion, I don't know if it's any different now, but at least back then, right? Like every city would have like their Facebook group or whatever of like the local Lolita community, right? And so it was like local meetups. It wasn't like a con meetup or anything like that. I mean, we did con stuff, but everybody was local, right? And like when we do meetups, a lot of the time, like I think a lot of times we would do like tea parties, right? At like places where they do high tea, like afternoon tea. There was one time I did it at a cemetery. That was weird. I had a tea party at a cemetery once. The dress code was to just like all black. I didn't have many black clothes, but I did my best. I felt a little weird having a tea party at an actual cemetery. I don't know. I don't know. I feel nowadays local communities are so closed off in their own groups, away from open public platforms. Many of the Facebook groups feel barren now. Yeah, because there's some batshit crazy girls in there. I've told you guys a story of like the fucking girl that I knew that like fucking was like creepy and like would burn like smiley faces and sad faces into her skin with like cigarettes and shit. Like there's some insane fucking girls in there. Like I don't blame anybody, to be honest. I don't blame anybody for that stuff, because like at the end of the day, right, like Lolita fashion is really not that far from something like punk fashion or, you know, goth fashion. At the end of the day, Lolita fashion and J fashion is alternative fashion, right? And so the same kind of people are into it, right? Like when you spend a lot of time wearing Lolita, you're gonna end up hanging out with goths. You're gonna end up hanging out with the punks. You're gonna end up hanging out with all the alt people, you know? Like you're gonna end up hanging out with like those kind of people. Right? One of the first meetups I had when I moved, yeah, goth girls. No, like goth and Lolita girls, like both. Like goth girls are different from Lolita girls, right? There's goth Lolita, but there's also goth girls. They're different, right? But at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, like they're you know, everybody's in the alternate fashion scene, right? So it's more interlinked than you think, right? But one of the remember one of the very first meetups when I first moved to a city is like we all showed up, we all met up in the city, you know, wearing our best outfits in Lolita, right? And it's always such a chore being downtown wearing like crazy fashion, because people are always gonna act out. Like there's always gonna be the fucking lady that's just like stealthy taking pictures of you, or like the fucking like middle-aged man that thinks you're all doing like sissy roleplay stuff, and then he gets horny and then he like comes over and he like tries to call you little Bo Beep kind of shit. You know, there's always like a creepy old dude. There's always, you know, like the people that come up to you and they're like, so what's all this? What's all this about? You know, do that shit. Or like people that are like, oh, are you going to a play? Oh my god, you know? It's like, oh, wait, are you like, why are you all dressed up? It's like, well, because we want to, you know? Like, cause you want to, you know? It's just because you want to. That's it. Like, just because you want to dress up. So we would go downtown, you know, you have to dodge all these people because you're in the middle of the city, you know. And then I remember so vividly at the end of the meetup, we all go, and I was like, God, I was like 21, 22. I don't know, I was a little baby, right? I was a little baby. And we go to the very top level of a parking garage, right? Like, up at the top. You can see a lot of the city. And then they start passing around a joint. And I was like, wait, what? Lolitas do this? Alright. Now that I mean, when I think about it now, it's like kind of awesome. You know, the Lolitas passing around the blunt, you know, at the top of the parking garage. Bunch of girls wearing like frills and stuff, you know. Yeah, stoner Lolitas are a big thing where I am. They're a huge thing around here. El churrumais, passing around the churrumais. What the heck is a stoner Lolita? What do you think? Lolitas that toke up. Nowadays, I wouldn't care about that shit, but I was like 20-something, you know? And very, very much like a Lolita purist, right? Like, back then, I was like, one of the girls, I was like, no, Lolita shouldn't do drugs in Lolita. Like, it's a lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. Nowadays, I don't care, you know? Like, I stopped caring about that stuff. Like, it's just clothes. You can do whatever you want, right? But I was very hardcore into, like, the lifestyle back then. Yeah, now I don't care if they're doing drugs. I wasn't straight edge. I was not straight edge. But I was not straight edge. I used to smoke weed in high school. You know, like, who didn't? Well, I guess there's a lot of people that didn't. But, like, you know, there's a lot of people that did that kind of shit in high school, you know? Isn't Lolita's doing drugs just Jidai-K? I mean, yeah, that's kind of the evolution of it. Jidai-K is a very strange, like, look now. Because Jidai-K is kind of like... Jidai-K kind of comes from homeless girls. And, you know, homelessness kind of goes hand in hand with drug usage, right? Obviously, not all Jidai-K girls are homeless, obviously, but it kind of came from there. Yeah, it's different from Lolita fashion. Yeah. It's different. Oh, you know what, though? There's a brand I've been looking at that has like some Jidai-K outfits. Would you guys think I was cringe if I am almost 33 years old and I get myself a little Jidai-K outfit? I want something cute to wear. I miss wearing like really frilly J fashion shit. Like, nowadays I dress pretty normal. I mean, normal by my standards, but but I always wonder, like, am I too old for that kind of stuff, you know? There's like a vampire this year. Alright, you know what? Like, I feel like I want some cute stuff for like when I go do stuff, it'll be fun, you know? I feel FOMO when I go out into the city and I see all the younger people like dressed up and I just look like I don't know, I look like a fucking auntie now. Like, you know? Like, I hate to admit that, like, nowadays, like, you'll find me in, like, jeans and a t-shirt a lot more often than I used to, you know? Alright, Alright, it's time to open up Yumi Temple. For that Jidai shit. You're right, though. You're right. You guys are right. I've been having kind of like an identity crisis because I don't know what my style is anymore lately. You know? She's in a Mexican mom fit. Oh man. I've heard many sumo boys are hag maxing. Yeah, you want? You guys like a mommy? You guys like a mommy? I lost my mojo. I still have my mojo. I still got my mojo. I feel that I stopped wearing outfits and just started wearing clothes. Yeah, kinda. I still have outfits, but it definitely gets to that point after a bit where it's just like you move on and you start mostly just wearing clothes instead of wearing outfits, you know? Oh, there's so many cute outfits though. Look at these, you guys. Here, hold on, I'll link them. Have you ever tried trying complete different styles you haven't before? The thing is, I've tried a lot of different styles. When I was younger, I used to be a little decora girl, right? And then I wore Lolita for a while. When I was in college, I dressed Gyaru in college. I even had like platinum blonde hair and everything. So, I don't know. Oh, that dress is really cute with the buckle, the heart buckle bijou skirt. That's really cute. Very, very cute. I like long skirts, so maybe I would wear that. Some of these shoes are cute. Some of these are not my style. Some of these are kind of ugly. Some of these are kind of cute. Yeah, these clothes are cute, huh? Right! Did I also wear the 5-inch stompers? Yes, I did. I still do. I'm not gonna lie. I still wear platform shoes all the time. I still wear big platforms all the time, admittedly. I haven't completely fallen in a total normie style, but definitely not what I used to wear, you know, when I was really younger, you know? So that's what Jidai is, huh? Doesn't scream homeless girl to me. Well, because it's different. It's kind of a different style, you know? When is my juggalo outfit phase? Whoop whoop. I'm not gonna be a juggalo. I'm not white enough to be a juggalo. Not white enough for that. These are cute, but I think I'm more into like... I really like the stuff Hey Hey was coming out with for a while. Let me see if I can find a website for Hey Hey. I really like the stuff Hey Hey was making for a while. But Hey Hey stuff is like a little too crazy. So I don't think I could pull this shit off either. I don't know. Now there's a store. Yeah, I don't know if I could wear hey anymore. These clothes are kind of crazy now. When I was younger, I wore a lot of Galaxy. That was the good shit back then. I don't know. I'll have to check it out. Plus, importing Japanese stuff right now is a pain in the ass anyway, so I don't know how much of this I can do. Man. Rough times. But you were going to visit Japan next year just by then. Was I? I want to go to Japan, but... Ask the prize master for shipping and handling fees? $5,000. I do want to go back to Japan. But... I'm so... The thing is, like, I want to go to Japan, but everybody I know that wants to go to Japan wants to go in a big group, right? I have, like, 3 different friend groups that, like, want to plan Japan trips, like, between themselves, right? Like, but I don't know, man. Going to Japan in a big group just sounds like a nightmare to me. I'm sorry. It just doesn't sound fun to go in a big group. But I'm such a solitary person. I don't like being in a big group, you know? I like being in a very small group or by myself. In groups, one's a healer, the other's a rogue, the other paladin. I guess you'll be the bard. You're making me the bard? No, I want to be the tank. I gotta be the tank or the DPS. Yeah, my first time in Japan was a solo trip too, and I've never gone back. And I'm such a solitary person. Like I like doing things on my own. I kind of prefer it. I kind of prefer doing things by myself. I like going to restaurants by myself. I like shopping by myself. I've gone to go see movies by myself. Like, I don't mind doing things by myself. I kind of like it. Because I'm a little selfish, and it's more fun when I don't really have to consider anybody else's time but my own. You know, it's a very selfish part of me. You went to go see a movie? What'd you go watch? Iron Lung, was it good? Yeah, I don't know if, like, I think about it sometimes, right? Because, like, back when I was in college, right? I don't know how it is nowadays in colleges or universities, right? But back then, signing up for Japanese 101, that was, like, the Japanese classes, that's where all the weeaboos were at, right? So if you wanted to find all the weebs in your school, right? You would go to, like, you would sign up for Japanese 101, 102, that kind of stuff, right? So... so one day, right, they had this thing where they were going to do a class trip to Japan. I think it was like you had to write this big essay and you had to submit it. Like a big essay on why you should go to Japan. Like why you should be chosen to go to Japan kind of thing, right? I don't even think I was in the right class for it. But I had heard somewhere that like people from other classes were allowed to enter. So I, me being a little weirdo I was, yeah, I like museums by myself too. But me being a little weirdo I was, like I wrote this entire essay, poured my heart into it. I did not get chosen, so I did not go to the Japan trip, right? And so this was back in the day of like Facebook. I remember seeing on Facebook all the pictures later on of the trip and hearing all the stories. And I'm actually really glad I didn't get chosen because it was like a nightmare. It was like 10 college kids, so like 10, 19, 20-year-olds, like 18, 19, 20-year-olds, right? One of them bought a Pikachu mask pretty early on, apparently, in the trip, and wore that shit everywhere. Everywhere. Non-stop. Did not take it off. Pikachu mask everywhere. In every single picture. In the temples. In the stores. In the restaurants. Everywhere. The kid had a Pikachu mask. Shit like that, like... Yeah, be cringe, be freaking has its limits, It was a little too much. A little too much. It was a little too much, admittedly. Yeah, a little too much. And then I forget what else. Like, I remember hearing stories that like they had went to Akihabara, but they didn't have time to do everything, so they went to Akihabara at like 5 or 6 in the morning, when everything was still closed, right? When like nothing had opened yet and everything was empty, because it's fucking 5, 6 in the morning, right? And like I kept hearing all these like stories like this and thinking like, man, I'm glad I didn't go. Like I'm kind of glad I didn't go. Like, and so sure enough, eventually I went by myself. For 6 months too. I went to Japan for 6 months by myself, and it was awesome. Honestly, it was awesome. And it was because of that trip that like I just became a really like just kind of like solitary person. Yeah, in 2014. Yeah. I went by myself for 6 months. I got a room at a share house. Just lived on my Mexican tourist visa for a while, because Mexican tourist visa allows you to be there for 6 months, compared to 90 days on American tourist visa, right? So I used my Mexican passport for that. And then, honestly, yeah, it was so much better. It was so much better. I just like, I lived alone. I lived alone for the first time. Japan loves Mexico more than America. I mean, there's things like, cultural relations, like in World War II and things like that, Mexico and Japan didn't really have any beef, so... And, other things that have happened in, American and Japanese history, I think you could understand why Japan loves Mexico more than the United States, right? A couple things, couple things happened, Mm-hmm. You want to say 6-7? Fine. Alright, get your clip shit ready. Oh, I almost crashed. Get your shit for the clips ready. Alright. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. When are we getting a new meme? When are we getting a new meme for 2026? I feel like we had the brainwashing Latina. And then like what else? Like, have we had anything else? Is the stream constantly hiccuping? Sorry, my computer kind of, struggles sometimes. Cause like, yeah, there was like the brainwashing the Latina that's like, you are loved, you are valued, or whatever the fuck she says, There's some new stuff, but I hesitate to share it. What could, like, there's no new memes, like, there's no big, like, oh yeah, there's me, Luke. Yeah, there's no big, like, major memes. Like, January is just, like, month of the fucking... Okay, Choayo has been my meme. Admittedly... One of my friend groups, their meme right now is Girls FTW! Girls for the win! It's such a bad one. Like, the meme right now is like either like girls for the win or deal with this, thank you. I have to admit, not to talk about political shit on stream, but the fact that fucking Moot from 4chan was like on the fucking Epstein files, like, who the fuck isn't on there? Dude, they're gonna come out saying that fucking Aunt Jemima was on the Epstein list, dude. It's fucking crazy! Like, it's fucking crazy! Everybody's on that shit. Oh, dude, Aunt Jemima's gonna be on there. It's like Marvel cameos at this point. I'm sorry, you guys. My sense of humor can be a little problematic sometimes. So I'm sorry if you ever hear me going like, deal with this, thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's my Oshi being problematic me. Monet for the win! Thank you, good sir. Your humor rots my brain, but it wings Rimsy. Look, I think I'm allowed to have stupid humor. Especially this week. This week sucks. This week has absolutely sucked. I think I'm allowed. What time is it? 4:25? Okay, you guys. I have some stuff I gotta do today. So I can't stay on stream a long time. Oh my gosh, sorry. So, let's talk about something before the end of the stream. So, today is the last day of Gearfest. You've seen me talk about it a little bit on Twitter and probably on stream, right? But Gearfest is a 4-day long charity stream here in vrchat. I'll be playing tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific. I'll be playing a DJ set. I need to prepare my visuals for it and stuff, so I need to kind of make sure everything's okay, right? And so I want to show you guys our booth because the Hiki and VCAT team, they helped us out with a booth for V4 Monet. I want to show it to you guys. Hold on. Let's look up Gearfest. Here we go. Let's go look at it real quick. My headset didn't die. Sorry, I need to change the text here to like a loading screen or something. Bum, 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 bum. Why am I in my home? Why am I here? Eh? Why my face tracking died? What happened? Hold on. My face tracking died. What happened? Let's try again. Did the world crash? I guess so. Arm. Why is it not working? Arm. Hello? Well, my face tracking stuff stopped working too. Come on. Okay, it works again. Why is it not working? Alright, we're gonna try one more time. Do you like how I explode when I teleport out? Come on! I think it's loading now. I think it's loading now, but I had to load a public instance, so we're only gonna run in there and then run out. I'm not trying to talk to anybody right now. Oh, I have to pee. Alright, there we go. I think it's working now. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's pretty quiet in here. I'm so scared somebody's gonna show up. Anyway, chan 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 chan. Look, here's our booth. Chicka chan. Chicka chan. Very cute here. I'm gonna flip over the camera for a second. Dun. This is our booth. Isn't it very pretty? You can go up. You can see us all up close. Unfortunately, this is lacking Aura Rain because they don't have 3D renders yet. These are all... It's VR chat, so I figured, we should be focusing on the 3D stuff, right? I'm a little embarrassed. They put me at the front because I'm playing the show. I feel a little embarrassed, like being right at the front, but it's also kind of nice, so I don't mind that much, I guess. But yeah, you can grab any of us here. I'm gonna grab Yae. Yay! Yippee! Here, I'm gonna flip it over. Yay! Yay! Dude, ginormous Yae. This Yae is huge. Look at her. Look at her. Me and my ginormous ninja girlfriend. Yeah. Baby girl. To be fair, you're from the first gen, if I remember correctly. I'm from second gen, but Crystal doesn't exist anymore, so I guess technically it's the equivalent of first gen. But yeah, it's pretty nice. There's some buttons to join the groups. There's the official V4MUNITE group that you can join. And then I was asked to make a group for only my activity. So now there's a specific tabemono group you can join. I haven't used it for anything, but there it is. It's called Virtual Tabemono. I'll have to fix it up at some point. But yeah, come by. This will be here until tonight, until the end of tonight. Come by, take pictures with everyone. Yeah. Right across from here is the VCAT booth with a weird... She's not weird, but it's a little scary. VCAT-chan that moves and seems like a real person, but she's not. There's some cute stuff here. Project community booth right there. And then VR chat has their own booth here as well. The VR rat. And as far as I know, this world is Quest compatible. So if you only have a standalone Quest headset, you can come here. And then the stage world. It doesn't work for me right now properly. But this is the stage where I'm going to be playing. Big stage with big screens on the side. It just says video error right now. It just says video error right now. Yeah, the Tabemono VR chat group has no description. Yeah, because I just kind of made it. They were asking me for like a group link. And I was like, oh, I just do everything to the V4MUNITE group. So they were just like, yeah, whatever. There's some avatars here you can use. I think some stuff here. Yeah. And that is the GearFest stuff. It's empty right now. Here, let's get out of here before somebody joins. Hold on. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here before anybody shows up. admittedly, I have not had a chance to really spend any time at Gearfest because, like, I haven't felt like I have not. Oh, why am I back here? Like, I haven't been up to really hanging out with, with people much. Like, I'm trying to spend some time with people, but it's kind of hard. I'm not super into it. But yeah, I don't know why my face tracking died. Hold on. Let's get it back up. There we go. I'll give you guys more details. Oh, my cat's here. Give you guys more details about everything in a couple hours, right before everything. But I hope you guys can come enjoy. I'll be doing a live DJ set. And yeah. I think that's kind of all I have to talk about for today. I could keep talking for forever, but I need to get my stuff figured out, so. Which means the best DJ today. Thank you! Thank you. We just showed the stage and the booth. So yeah, you guys go check out the booth. The booth is really nice because it's so, like, we do stuff with VCAT, right? Like, I do stuff with VCAT. I'm a VCAT ambassador, but like, this is kind of like the first time that we step out of the VCAT bubble and kind of like showcase V4 Meet to like the general kind of like vrchat public, right? So it's nice. It's nice to be able to kind of like show everybody off to more people, right? I do meet V4 fans in the wild sometimes in vrchat. Like I've met plenty of people that are like big fans of Rem or like big fans of Dr. Nova, right? Like I do meet them in the wild, right? So they're out there. So I hope that it's a worthwhile thing, kind of like showing V4 to the rest of the vrchat world. And there's not really any other VTubing agencies out there that are really kind of like trying to make their name known in the scene, So, alright, you guys, it's like 4:40, and I need to start setting up my visuals, and there's like some little loose ties I gotta do. And I gotta go potty, also. I totally forgot to tell you guys about how this week I got to use a bidet for the first time in forever, and that was incredible. I wish I had a bidet at home. So nice. It like washes and dries. Crazy good. It's crazy good. Toilet sprays bag. They're like $50 on eBay, but don't you have to like install them in a certain way? I don't know how to install them. But it has like a dryer and everything. I thought it was crazy. I like sat down, and I was using it, and I was like, ooh. Yeah, it was one of those with the panel on the wall. It was nice. Can you get your brother-in-law to install them? I guess. I don't think he knows any plumbing stuff. I don't know. Anyway. Let's go see who's on that we can go raid into. It's a nice stream. I'm happy to have come on stream. Sorry the beginning of the stream was such a bummer. But I hope it's been nice otherwise. Who's on right now? Hey, don't scratch the couch! What are you doing? We'll go raid into Minomiyako. She's building Gumba. She's building Gumba. But yeah, I'm glad to have a stream with you guys because I missed you guys. You know, I sometimes doing these kind of silly Satsu streams is like getting like a big hug, you know. And I was really missing that. Oh, my cat is staring me down. He wants food. Alright, you guys. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys. I love you all. I will see you later if you show up to Gearfest, and if not, I'll see you next time. We'll probably watch a movie tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I'll let you know. Alright. I love you. Old Curry. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Color of the day is blue. It's baby blue. Okay, bye.